Alright, so let's take a look at this. We've got, let's see, that's going to be Edwin on support Malzahar. He has a lot of luck with that. He goes basically carry Malzahar. Not even like Rod of Ages, like straight AP full glass cannon Malzahar. But because he's able to really lock down a single target and deal a ton of damage, Jaybird, who is the misfortune, generally has the ability to follow up, auto attack, ult, do whatever, so it generally results in kills. It's worked very well for him. Nathan, Abyssal Spectre, is going to be going Hecarim top. He had good luck with that last game. More as a support role, he would dive into the middle of a fight and really single out the AD carry, deal a lot of damage, but let others clean up. Sejuani jungle is really strong, and Lotion is pretty good at it. So I look forward to seeing that. And Elscythe has switched it up. They played 3 games today. The first 2 were him on a rather lackluster TF. He didn't do badly, he just wasn't amazing. So we'll see how he does on a more utility mid laner like Orianna. They're going against a fairly interesting team comp. I'm not sure about that Smite Teleport Singe top lane. Otherwise, look. Otherwise, it looks pretty strong. But that is something new to me, and I will have to reserve judgment until I see how it works. I have to assume he picked it for a reason. I would imagine we're going to see probably Chilling Smite with Juggernaut, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. That could be really just about anything. I bet it's going to be Chilling Smite. It could go into either Magus or Juggernaut. So we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. It's an interesting one. Switch these around so that they're in the right places.
Summoner's Rift up in this motherfucker.
Singed is connected. I don't know what he's waiting for, but I guess we'll see. I wonder if he's going to take a camp, get level 2. Ooh, this is going to be a level 1 fight. I would have to assume that blue team's level 1 is a bit better. And that is a teleport burn for Singed. Oh, they hooked Mesmerizing. That's his flash down. Not much more than that. Singed is going to be without teleport for the first 5 minutes. Shouldn't make too big of a difference, but that is... It's rather strange, honestly. I don't know what he's doing. That's a flash for Blitzcrank and a missed hook. I mean, they definitely... Red team definitely got the short end of the stick in terms of damage taken and all that, but blue team didn't get anything out of that. Really, if anything, they just wasted a lot of mana for no gain. You know, 2 flashes and a teleport burned. I mean, red team comes out on top there. No smite for no leash for Gragas, so I mean he's got pretty good sustain in the jungle, but that's gonna put him behind to some degree. Singed is not starting with a machete, which isn't too uncommon, but you know, what is he going to do with that smite, really? It's a useless summoner for a while now. Yeah, Mesmerizing and Jordan are kind of getting pushed in right now, so which is to be expected. Singed has his level 2 now. He's got Fling and the Poison, but he's really taking a beating there, so we'll see what happens. And, I mean, he's already nearly out of mana just from running around. He's not really gotten much out of it. He's behind in farm. Let's see. Ooh, Blitz comes really close to landing that hook. But, yeah. Caitlyn's really out farming there. Is he gonna get the kill? Wow, he does. He does. Is he going to get out alive? Yep, looks like he is. Alright, that was a good job by Nathan. I honestly didn't think he would make it out. I thought the minions might kill him, but it was a small enough wave, I guess it didn't matter. He does have the teleport, so he'll get back to lane sooner. That's the real problem with Singed having used his teleport so early. Here's Annie stunned down. Orianna manages to trade back with auto attacks pretty well, though. Ooh. That Blitzcrank is taking a beating there. Same with Annie. That was the first gank by Sejuani. But here comes Gragas. Will he get spotted out? Looks like not. Now he is, though, and he might actually kill Lotion. Nope. Did Lotion have to flash? No. Okay, he just makes it out. That's good. Or good for him. Singed has his tier now, stacking it. And he's evened up farm a little bit. Ooh, that's Mesmerizing dead. And heal burned. That was bad. Too far forwards. And he's got the mana advantage there, among other things. And this is probably a dead Jordan if Blitzcrank lands a hook. Let's see. So looking at farm, top lane it's in red team's favor, bottom lane blue, yeah, bot lane blue by nearly double. Mid lane's pretty even, and jungle is in Gragas' favor by nearly double. And what else do we have going? So not much happening right now, although, down goes Blitzcrank. I spoke too soon. Here comes Sejuani. Is she going to be able to do anything? I don't... Yep, down she goes. Caitlyn almost killed Jordan with that 50 cal net and an auto attack, but I think it looked like Jordan, or sorry, it looked like Edwin, the Malzahar, managed to eat it for her. Let's go back and see that. So yeah, she flashes, but because she tried to use the ricocheting bullet, it went on to Mesmerizing instead. It saved her life. She definitely would have died from that, so that was some good luck. That is flash down mid lane, but nothing coming of it. Nope, that is a dead mid laner. Nathan bullies is Singed out of lane. Again, Singed still does not have anything built out to complement that smite yet, so it's I guess it's just being used to take cannon minions. So we're back to live. Not much went on. The 1 kill mid lane. Orianna gets her blue buff. Sinch pops his ult for that. I mean, he is proxy farming, so that'll get a good bit of damage on the turret, but not that amazing. That looks like a dead Jaybird. Not without a kill, however. Nathan's going to get flipped back for his troubles, but deals a lot of damage without taking terribly much in return. That is probably going to be a dead Orianna. He does not have flash or heal available. So barring a miracle, he is going to die. Looks like he might go for an execute. Hasn't been long enough yet. Nope, there it is. He might be able to take the Gragas, though. I think he is underestimating his power and the fact that Gragas does not have any mana. But here comes Annie. So, he's just going to try to minimize the gold given over. Probably for the best, but... Yep, there it is. There's the smite being used to take cannon minions. Nathan's gonna kill him in a second. Blitzcrank gets bullied. Not much in return. There's the flash, and he throws him back out of range. Nathan just needs to run. And he's got blue buff now, so that's going to be hard for Orianna, especially because Gragas killed her while she had hers. Caitlyn is a BF sword up on Jordan, who's only got the pickaxe. Nathan is going to die here. Blitz whiffs the... Oh, but here it is. This is why the Malzahar Jinx, or Malzahar Misfortune bot lane is so good. That said, it's not invincible. Caitlyn is going to go down, and honestly, with this team getting kills onto Malzahar is almost as good as getting kills onto the Misfortune. And I only say that because of how their playstyle works. That is not typically the case. Singe just roam bot towards Dragon. Looks like they're going to try to take it. However, their bot lane is not in a place to contest it, and 4 of the 5 on red team are there for the contest. So this doesn't look like it's going to go well for them. Blue team gets the dragon because they have 2 smite, but they lose 4 people as a result. Sorry, 3 people, but that was a bad Orianna ult. They might have actually been able to take the dragon if she had landed that, but it looked like she just had it a little too far to the side. Blitzcrank is probably going to die for his troubles. Caitlyn's going to get out, but they're going to get the pink ward. So that was a 4 for 1 and dragon. So not great that they gave over the dragon, but it's good that they were able to follow up. So let's see. Looking at gold, red team has the gold lead thanks to that kill pressure. Cinch really has offered nothing so far. He's down 1k gold. Mid lane is in favor of blue team. That Annie's doing work. Yep, he's got the catalyst. Let's see. Jungle is in favor of actually blue team, surprisingly enough. Singe pops his ulti here, doesn't get anything out of it. That, what is it, Spirit of Dread is able to do a lot for Nathan in terms of healing while that's going on, so Singe isn't able to take much except for losing his ult. I really don't like it. I really don't like that pick. Bot lane, Caitlyn, as usual, is absolutely destroying in terms of farm. Jaybird very rarely wins in farm, in my experience with him. At Flash, Bulletstorm was not the best, but Caitlyn is going to die as a result. No, she's not. She's going to get the kill. That was not enough follow-up. Sejuani's going to get out because Gragas doesn't pop the barrel soon enough for the slow. So, Caitlyn's still ahead. Ooh, that Sejuani ult. They're going on Annie, which is a good idea, but she's still going to get the kill, and it looks like Gragas is going to be able to kill Orianna. He's not going to die to turret, though. Jaybird is taking way too much turret damage. Got the kill. Holy shit, he survived. That is not much health. Nathan is relatively low on mana, but Singed has nothing to do. He's just... I mean, he got pushed out of the way, so that wasn't the best... what is that ability even called? That wasn't the best devastating charge, but... yeah, he really got a lot of that. A lot of lane pressure at the very least. So he's got that Spirit Visage, or sorry, that Spectre's Cowl probably going to be built into the Spirit Visage, which is going to be doing work for him against someone like Singed. And he's also got the Sheen, which is just, you have to have it on a Hecarim. If you don't, you're doing something wrong. That must have been just inside of turret range. That's interesting. Misses everything except for the ult, which you can't miss. And they get the kill. And again, looking at Edwin's items, he's got that Rab Cap. He hasn't built any sort of vision item. Although, on the other hand, neither has Blitzcrank. So they aren't doing horribly in terms of like potential vision, but in terms of actual vision, looking at the map, blue team is really keeping control of that. Devastating charge gets used accidentally, and Mesmerizing is dead. Now it remains to be seen whether or not Jaybird will be able to get out. I think he's going to get a kill here. He is nearly 2. Caitlyn tries to walk back into death, and he gets hit. That is the shockwave, and she goes down, gets the Tibber stun, but it's not enough. Didn't hit Orianna, and the auto attack kills her. They're going to get mid lane tower for that. That's the first tower at 16 minutes, and Blitzcrank completely whiffs the hook, and he's going to take a lot of damage for his troubles. They're taking a lot of turret damage there mid lane though, because they aren't pushing the minion wave up. Blitzcrank is really fast, but he's not really doing much there. Nathan's counter proxy farming against the Singed, which is good. It's going to keep his turret relatively healthy. And yep, there's the Chilling Smite on Singed. Remains to be seen what he builds on that as an enchantment. But I think we can expect to see Juggernaut, honestly. You get a good kill on him. He overextended, overstayed his welcome. But it looks like blue team is going to respond with a dragon. Now, red team is rotating down, but blue team's got vision and anti-stun, so I think Jaybird's dead here. Yep. There's him, and there's nope. Red team could take this. Unlikely. Nope, there it is. So, blue team's got dragon control. And there's the smite being used. Yep, it was Juggernaut. I'm right. However, what's that honestly going to give him? Nothing much in this case. That's more for late game. Looking at farm. Oh, we gotta change this. This is shit music. Red team's mid turret goes down. Looking at gold, we've got a 2k lead on red side. But that is teleport used on a minion. Deals a lot of damage to Caitlyn, gets her flash, but there's not... Nope, there's the follow-up. Blitzcrank goes down. Caitlyn is almost dead. Caitlyn goes down. Jaybird goes down in response. And that Gragas is really doing some work on Nathan. Low mana, but he's just... Ooh, but... Devastating. The Onslaught of Shadows. Yeah. Does a number on them. So that is a 2 for 4 in favor of red team. And it looks like they'll be able to get some objective control out of this. Perhaps a mid lane turret. But again, let's just go back to this one more time. Blitzcrank has picked up a Sightstone, and looking at the map, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 green wards and 2 pink wards for blue team to the 0 wards for red team. So the actual like ability to make educated plays rests entirely on blue team. Red team is just reacting. They have to hope that they don't face check the wrong bush. Is what it ultimately comes down to. That doesn't stop blue team from making stupid plays, and that Blitzcrank pays the price for that. But red team is really not able to make educated decisions based on their knowledge of what's going on the map. Singed is still just farming up in the top lane, not really getting much out of it, so... But he has completed the Warrior Enchant, so... I mean, Warrior Enchantment is really strong, but what does it really give Singed? Nathan is going to die here. If he doesn't, I will be incredibly amazed.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
That's the turret down. He may just go for a suicide. And he just gets out. If that. But here comes Blitzcrank. That's it. Oh my god. That's Misfortune ult used for roughly nothing. But Nathan is out. And they're being chased now. Down members and down health. Singed, it looks like, popped his ult. But Blitzcrank is gonna die here. So, oh my god, red team comes out ahead of that. Good team play, good covering by Jaybird and Elscythe on Nathan, and they managed to get a kill out of it. So that's 10 kills up on red side, 5k gold up on red side, equal in turrets, and 2 dragons down. Dragon won't be up for another 2-3 minutes. But so hopefully by the time it is up, they can take advantage of it. But at this point, it's looking kind of bad for red team. Or sorry, not red team, blue team. Singed is just doing what Singed does, proxy farming. Ooh, Jaybird might die here. Nathan can push the wave in, but not quick enough. He's going to take 3 tower shots, but Annie isn't able to keep up with it. Gragas goes over the back wall to try to catch up with Jaybird, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Nathan's going to steal the blue buff in response. Singed once again taking massive damage, getting nothing for his trouble, except for a couple of abilities. And there's Tibbers down for no stun, nothing gained. So that's a pretty big cooldown if they team fight in the next few minutes. Sejuani's maybe getting caught out here, but that's an ignite down, and there goes Onslaught of Shadows, and Annie is dead. Asian style goes down. But there goes Caitlyn. And it looks like Gragas is up next. He's managed to... Oh, no. It's going to be Blitzcrank. Haha! Smite the Baron in order to get some health back, but it doesn't work out for him. Instead, it just aggroes Baron on him, and... they aren't going to take it. That's probably a good call. Blitzcrank manages to get out, but that was a 4 for 1, I believe? Yeah, 4 for 1 all told. So, where they have vision now, red team's got it around Baron, that's probably good. Dragon's up, and they're going to look to take it here. I think they'll be able to. Singed can make a play, but I honestly don't. Oh my goodness, he steals it. That, I mean, that is a reason to take Smite on Singed. I don't think it's a good reason, but he has managed to steal Dragon. Or not necessarily even steal, just take Dragon twice now. Jordan is dead, but for Gragas ult. And Blitzcrank goes down again. Jaybird is probably going to die here. Nope, they've turned it around. They took out Caitlyn in the background. Down goes Annie. And that Luden's Echo is paying dividends there. Sejuani ult goes down, and down goes Gragas. That is an ace for 1 and Dragon. They really, really need to stress this 4th Dragon, however. You know, if there's one sure thing that can bring a team back into a game, it's 5th Dragon. And by not having any whatsoever, they are down 6% AD and AP, just across the board, regardless of items. They are just going to be that much farther down for something that is, for a power spike that is free. Singed has finished off his Rod of Ages, so he's actually got some damage now. He's going to have an AP ratio that works for him. So maybe he can make some use of that. Sejuani goes over the wall. Blitzcrank misses the hook. They're going to get that pink ward. But, I mean, let's look at this again. Singed is probably going to die here. Unless Blitzcrank can land a pretty nice hook. That's a flash down for it. Okay, Singed got out, but was it? What does that really mean? I mean, not much. He's too low to do anything. He's going to have to back. And that's Onslaught of Shadows going in. Oh my god. The shockwave into Misfortune. Turret takes out Nathan. But it looks like they're going to take Turret. And he's already down to half health. And there's the death. Yeah, I just can't say anything for this Singed pick with that item. It seems like Smite doesn't give him anything that, you know, Ignite or a Ghost wouldn't do better, honestly. That's an inhib at 26 minutes. Sejuani turns around to kill Blitzcrank. You know, there's another kill. Elscythe whips the speed up, but it's not that big a deal. Annie's split pushing top lane, but she's going to be met by Nathan, who's decided just to clear out the wave, probably better. Oh, and there goes the stream. There it is. Okay, that goes down. Blue team is making a play at Baron. Again, red team had vision there. They do not anymore. They just put a ward in, so they see it. They know there's only 2 people there. So they should be able to stop it. They're collapsing in. Nathan gets knocked up. There goes Caitlyn. There goes Blitzcrank. They haven't been able to take down that dragon quickly enough. They're all going to die for their troubles. Singed doesn't have anything to do. And red team gets the Baron. That is a 5-for-0 plus Baron. So, I mean, that looks like it's about it. They're going to push in. They probably won't be able to end in that amount of time. But Blitzcrank, I don't think Blitzcrank is going to be able to stop them. If they push hard, they might be able to just finish here. Caitlyn's up now, but they've already got, yep, that looks like it's game. They can just pressure this down. Alright, that was a good game. We're looking at now, they've got a 19k gold lead at the end. They're up, what is that? 3 plus 4 is 7. 27 kills. You know, Singed was a detriment to them that game. That pick was the only one that was just a truly weak link. Their Blitzcrank was not doing great, but I think that was more because of the pick potential of Malzahar and Misfortune. If we look at that farm, though, you know, Malzahar was out farming Misfortune, so that was bad. She was getting a lot of the kills, and she was definitely benefiting from him being there, but her item build was, I mean, it was honestly delayed early game. The Caitlyn was able to bully her pretty effectively through the early stages, right up to the end of laning phase. The Orianna paid off. There was one whiffed shockwave in Baron Pit for the first dragon, or sorry, Dragon Pit for the first dragon, that did not result in anything other than blue team getting the dragon. But otherwise, her shockwaves were on point. She really made the most out of her kit, and that Luden's Echo went hard. Being able to deal all that damage. Sejuani's just always really strong. She needs to be nerfed, I think. But you know, overall a good game. Blue team put up a good fight there, but they were playing a 4v5 almost. So yeah, that was a good game. Well played.